Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer, and I am back with my Zerg Endless Space playthrough. Yeah, I'm playing a Zerg, even though they are technically his show, but let's pretend they are Zerg, shall we? So only a few seconds have passed in real life for me, and I just realized that this is a pretty cool screen to show you. No, actually what I really realized is that I forgot to explain the background noise that you might probably hear. So there are three sources of the background noise that you unfortunately might experience. First one is the outside world. All of my windows are open, so that's one source of it. The second one is the fan. Thank you fan, who told me that it's called a fan. Yeah, it's kind of funny how those two words sound similar. But anyway, yeah, that's the thing that allows me to keep breathing over here because it's so hot! It's 26 degrees, I have no idea how I'm able to comment it, but I do it for you guys. And because I love Endless Space a lot, let me just tell you that. And the third source of background noise is my computer's cooling system because it's so hot, it needs to kick it quite heavily on. That's completely not the way you're supposed to spell it. And I just poked my eye for whatever reason. Ow. It doesn't really hurt, now it's just itchy. I want to scratch it. And I don't want to because I know whenever you do, then it gets only worse. And that was another juice sip. I actually wonder if you were to go for a drinking game with me and were to take a shot each time I take a sip of juice, after how many of my videos you would be dead? Probably. Well, actually it's kinda curious thing to find out. I have no idea why this is so curious for me, but actually it kinda is. I want to know how long you would be able to stand still and take those sips whenever I do. Would be kinda funny. So, what kind of upgrade should I go for next? I'm not too sure. Coal mining is kinda something that I would like to go for because it gives me even more industry, and in the early game, as I told you many times before, it's very important. Dust is also quite important, but I'm not sure if it's that important. It would give me bonus on jungle and on area, so yeah, it could give me quite a lot of dust income. However, in the early game, I never find dust to be that important, and I basically can always survive with having around 2 or 3 units of dust all the time, so I don't think I will go for it just yet. I might go for the future. In the future, sustainable farms and alien grafting, not just yet. So you know what? I think I will go for more industry because it's a pretty cool upgrade. It will take me a long time to get to it, but I guess I will have to live with that. Right? Yeah. So, another 10 and I will get even more population on Zerus 1. This is very, very cool because I need to have as much population as possible. Actually, I should colonize this small tundra just to get titanium, and because of that get even more industry. This should be kinda good. I might actually do so in the future, and I already queue it up. So there we go. Now, what planet should I go for next? The red supergiant or the protostar? I will go for Red Supergiant because it feels like this is the edge of the galaxy, that explorable galaxy, shall I say, and I do want to know the edges of the galaxy, so I might as well try to go for it. Now, I believe that this vision rate is elliptical simply because of the fact that the galaxy itself is a big ellipse. Ellipse? Is that how you're supposed to call it in English? I have no idea. So that's probably the reason behind it. At least that's what I'm going to keep telling myself. There was some... oh yeah, there was this cough that I had to make, apparently. Oh, it actually had. Alright, give me a moment, I have to start living again. That's pretty cool. Lava, and some large asteroid belts. I guess this is understandable. I mean, since this is a pretty big star, it's probably increased its... what do you call it? Radius at some point and devoured most of the planets around it, and those two were probably so far away that they managed to survive, but a little bit hotter than usual. So I kind of want to colonize this planet, the system rather, as soon as possible, but I don't really have the technology to do so just yet. Now, 2 protostars and 2 red dwarfs. I still want to give the chance to red dwarfs. This one is the closest as well, so I'll try to go for it. Might not work out in the end. I really should have kept the scouting ship, maybe, but on the other hand, I kind of wanted to have this dust. Then again, now it looks like I will actually have to increase the tax rate because I cannot get bankrupt next turn, because 0 dust is considered as bankrupt already, and there are some pretty nasty consequences for being bankrupt. At least they were in beta, they might have changed it, but I don't know too much about it just yet. Now, oh, there is the Horatio, and there are the... Are those... What are those? I can barely see. Are those... I think those are Sowers, actually, maybe. They kinda look like it. I think they are Sowers, okay. It is simply blacked out because I can barely see them. That's at least what I'm going to keep telling myself, because otherwise I'm in a pretty big trouble if there are so many factors around me. So, Zerg, I already colonized a new planet, and the people will hate me for it because they are only happy instead of ecstatic. Ecstatic? Yeah, that's the way to call it. Obviously, I'm going to go for geo-industrial zones, or just industrial zones for now, I guess. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for now, and then I'll actually go for dust, because apparently I need it quite badly. Alright. Titanium exploitation allows me to make stuff. That's cool. And those of Sowers, as expected. Now, coal mining is almost done, but I do want to start actually preparing my offensive fleet to start killing things, right? But, oh man, what is this upgrade? That's kinda cool. It really is. Actually, yeah, it has been so long since I played Execution, I forgot what are the ratio bonus. It seems like they only have them in the weaponry kinda track, but it's kinda nice though. This one isn't, it's not my style. This one, however, wow, non-baryonic, wow, give me a... Okay, it's not the best. I thought it's entropy missiles, but no, it's not still, getting it this early, sick! This would be sick. And actually, you know what what I want to do is try to something different. I want to go for only a single type of weapon in this game. Period. No other explanation needed. Only a single type of weapon, and see how I will do. And how the enemy will do against me. It seems like he apparently really like the kinetics and missiles, which is bad, because what I would love to see are lasers. And yes, I know lasers don't really fit the Zerg. Honestly, I don't care, because lasers be lasers, you gotta love them. Oh. Right. I can't go back. So this is what they changed. This time, you cannot simply end the turn if you would go bankrupt, I guess. So I have to increase my tax rate to not lose any money this turn. Okay, plus 0 is good enough. I still am happy on both of my systems, so this will do. And the turn... Actually, this is the case. I should have boosted my tax rate even higher, so it actually ends on dust. But whatever, I'll just live with it. Now, some kind of stuff has been researched, some kind of thingy has... Yeah, I know I counted Horatio and Power. Thanks for sharing this information with me. Actually, did I get my trade route already? No. Why not? I'm pretty sure I should be able to get a trade route. Let's see here. Blockade breakers. Trade routes also work in Cold War or at war. Yeah. Cool. Do I need to explore a planet to be able to have a trade route with? That's a possibility. Oh no, actually, no, wait a minute, this gives me only -1 trade route cap, but I still have 1 trade route regardless on my home system. Yeah, I do. I guess I have to discover a planet before I can establish a trade route with it. That's kind of logical, I guess. And finally, somewhere I can actually expand to. Small Flounder. Oh, this looks so awesome! Tiny lava, medium barren with ducks. That's great. Metallic ground. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, I definitely will expand over here because it has been a while since I did expand, and I kinda need to make my empire as big as possible, as fast as possible, and it has taken me a while discovering all those planets, so yeah, I will just expand over here right away. That's not how you're supposed to expand, I'm so stupid, and my mouse is unplugged. So, plug it in. Okay. I think this is a problem with my USB drive rather than with my mouse, but I'm not too sure. So anyway, I colonize another planet, and this time I'm going to call it Koho. Just because, well, Koho wasn't a tundra by any stretch of the imagination, but color-wise, it kind of resembles it, maybe? Not really, but oh, I will live with it. Fortunately, it has quite a big, what do you call it, food output, so I will go for geoindustrial zones. Actually, you know what, I keep forgetting that I'm not playing as Sowers, so even though I do have some food, a decent food output, it's not decent enough to get a bigger population fast, so instead, I should actually go for evolved Sowers just for now. In the future I'll change it. So let me go with that one. For now, as I said, this will be changed in the future. Coal mining is almost done, so I might as well queue up a new research. What do I go for? Advanced machining or isotope fabrication? I think I will go for advanced machining because deflection is, in the early game at least, more important than anything else. And since I have titanium, I might as well go all in for torpedoes, so this would be kinda cool to see. Later on I will go only for lasers only, but for now torpedoes will be good enough because getting laser technology is impossible early on unless you are sick in terms of both science and you get also quite a bit of early science discoveries as your faction traits. Now, coal mining and advanced machining have been completed in a single turn. That's kinda awesome. That's really awesome. So what should I go for next? I will go for xenobiology and then for particle scanning just to get a little bit more dust production as well as food production on this tundra I colonized. I definitely don't need the ceasefire thingy or any of those things because I cannot use them anyway. I mean, I can use ceasefire, that's pretty much the only thing I could use. Anything else that I would want to go for though? I'm not too sure, to be honest. Not at this stage of the game, I'm not. So I'll leave it as it is. For now, this is good enough. Hyperion has been identified, and apparently I already have access to it. Very good. It means I will be able to get my lasers right from the get-go. And I hate you, Sowers. I hate you so much. And they colonize an asteroid belt. And they have no population on it? How did they manage to do that? But anyway, this just shows you the power of the Sowers yet again. And this is gonna be such a pain to deal with. I will completely obliterate you, Sowers, don't you worry. I will not forget about that. No sirree, I will not. So, because apparently I will need to go at war soon enough, I will actually increase my dust production by quite a bit. 30% texture is good enough. Zergs will have only content approval anyway, so I might as well go for it. And let me design my first ship. So, the whole class, which I guess is also another name for a corvette. So let's start with broodlings. Yep, that's good enough. So, as I said, the glass cannon technique. Does this work? Well, I guess this will work quite fancy-ish. So I'll go for that one. Now we'll go for a little bit of isotope plating. Okay, 1. Okay, maybe 2. And yep, I'm that kind of evil man. 9 iron torpedoes on a single small ship like that. It will be able to kill any kind of other ship in a single volley of missiles. It will also die in the process. But that's what I want to go for. This is gonna be funny. This is actually gonna be fun, not just funny. So, let me create as many broodlings as possible. I do want to create another colonization ship, but then again, I need a little bit more population before I do that. So this will wait, just for now. I feel like I maybe should have gone for something else than geoindustry plants, but I will survive with this for now. And then again, I just realized that I want to swing with plants, so I get more food anyway. I need this industry. So yeah, I went for definitely the right thing right there. So xenobiology has been finished researching, and you have no idea who you're messing with. Oh, you have none. Sowers, you are dead. I know I'm using this phrase too often, aka this is the second time I use this day, but the only difference time in this video is I guess it's good enough for now. You are so dead, you cannot even imagine how dead you are. In a scale 1 to 10 of being dead, you're very dead. That made no sense, but I guess it has to, because I say it does, and I'll drink some more juice because I need to, apparently. I have suffered brain damage from lack of juice, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let's take a second one. There we go. Keep me alive because the juice. Well, the funny thing, it used to be freezing cold when I got it out of the refrigerator, but now it's pretty much warm because it's so hot in here. And that was unfair, standing so close to another civilization. I don't like it, not one bit. It also has some really cool planets that it started on. But then again, other than that, it's not that kind of awesome system, so I guess it's okay. I might actually be able to pawn them. So, let me start laying siege, and... What do you mean there are no enemy fleets? What do you call this? It's an enemy fleet! Whatever. Actually, yes, I already have a trade with it, and it gives me one... Well, at least it gives me something. It's better than nothing. So, what if I actually declare war on you? You piece of buggers. That started declaring... Yes, now I can fight you. That's kind of fair, because I discovered that if you are a ceasefire contract or Cold War or well, no, if you have ceasefire contract with an enemy, you cannot attack them in any way, shape or form, but they can and will attack you without breaking the deal. It's kind of fair, but the AI is full of this kind of cheating thingies, so I guess we'll have to live with that because there's no other option that we could go for. Sustainable farms, yes please, I could use them quite a bit. For now, since those buildings, they might die, but they'll definitely kill the enemy ship as well in the process, so I might as well just create this one and then stop producing them for a second just to get sustainable farms and some more food on Tundra, so that I get more population over here as soon as possible, so that I can expand some more. So you go and rescue the Sonius because it definitely needs your help. Alright, and it is going to take my enemy quite a long while before they are able to kill me over there. So I guess this is cool. And let's start our very first battle in this playthrough. Enemy has almost the same strength as I do, but they have only kinetics and deflections. Obviously they have quite a lot more deflectors than I do, but I don't care. I might die in this fight, but I will definitely kill the enemy in the process. There is no way they are surviving. Even though I have this awful spread prey trait that it really costed me a lot of headache to go for, because I love sniper straight. I love this extra accuracy. Losing it is so painful for me, but it feels like it will fit my faction, so I went for it anyway. Now I'm obviously going to go for that strategy all the way across the sky. Actually, I only need to go for it once, because after the first turn the enemy is going to be dead, and if I am not dead by this time, then, well, I'm going to be just fine. There's free camera. I might show this to you a little bit later, but first of all I want to see how I will do right here. So as you can see, the enemy can easily deal quite a lot of damage to me, but there we go, quite a lot of rockets have been fired. Yep, here they are, they're coming. Yeah, that sounds 9, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rockets. Something is generally wrong over there. And one of them missed completely, but the other ones did hit and they killed the enemy in a single blast. We didn't get to see it because the camera changed. But in the next battle we have, I will discuss a little bit about free camera. One thing I already can tell you, which is kind of annoying, when you turn it on, you cannot turn it off and you see no controls to it. So you kind of have to memorize it. It's just a beginner's issue, but for me it actually is an issue that I would like to get rid of, because I keep forgetting the controls. Now, oh yeah, because I have this awesome trait that allows me to steal the technology after I kill some stuff. I got technology right away, so I actually am going to use this to full effect and get lasers right away. This is going to be awesome, man! I'm already so happy about this playthrough. Woo! This is gonna be cool! So cool! Sister referenced it again. Not intended, this is the funny part. Right, I believe I'm good to go to end this turn. Now, actually no, for the first time in the history of my play, I will remember to buy the hero as soon as it is available. And that's just my luck. Nobody who's good as system administrator Terrific. I hate you, game too. I love you, but I hate you sometimes. So, which one I should go for? Obviously the coolest looking one, which is Amoeba. Also Pilot and Adventurer, this is definitely going to give me the Gravitating Well ability, something that I like quite a lot. So let me just assign him to this fleet. Very good. And start making my way towards the Sonis to try and rescue it for the win. For the win, that doesn't... Okay, whatever. And then it's turn. How was your day? Yeah, I know that you cannot answer me. I'm actually not sure if I want to hear your answer because there's might be some pretty creepy stuff in there, but whatever. I'm just going to... I have no idea. It's actually so hot I can barely think in here, so... Please bear with it because it's pretty difficult to think of anything to say when you feel like you're dying. And what does it do with Sowers and the obsession of colonizing asteroid belts? I mean, they could not think of a worse planet to colonize. It's not even a planet actually, so yeah, they're kind of persistent. Alright, discovered alternative armors already. That's very good indeed. Yada yada yada, and I can end the turn already because there's not much else I can do. However, I do want to create another nest ship. And after that, I guess I'll go for all the other technologies. Because I believe I will need the satellites. Because for the longest time I will still not be able to completely annihilate Sowers. It's kind of difficult. They are like vermin. They multiply so fast. It's unbelievable. Really. Okay. Having more population on Zerg will give me more food production, which is important because I want to have as big population as possible, as soon as possible, as fast as possible rather I should say, so I'll go for it. And you hear that sound? My mouse unplugged again. That's just my stupidity. I do have top of the line Razer keyboard, that is also a mechanical keyboard, so it's really the stuff that pros use, right? And then I have this crappy, I have no idea how old, wireless mouse that it pretty much always never works. Actually, it does work, as you can see. It does work, and that's why I still keep it, but we should buy a new one. Then again, it's just another expense, and I don't want to spend my money on it. As for my keyboard, well, I guess it's expensive, but I got it for free, so lucky me, I guess. So I am starting to create my nest ship already. That's very good indeed. I'm not sure if I'm even going to be able to use it because Sowers expands so quickly and rapidly. I might not be able to find any planet or a system that has not been colonized yet. It's going to be quite ridiculous. Let's say the points where Sowers are on the second place. No surprise there, they can expand so fast. But I don't believe they are going to be too much of a threat because they actually might be a big threat. So never mind. Alright, I believe I am able to end this turn because there's nothing happening just yet. I want another battle to commit because wait a minute, they escaped from there, so I wanted to have another battle. Oh well, I wanted another battle to commit just to show you some. Well, be careful what you ask for. There we go. This time I'm not only outnumbered, the enemy already has their destroyers, which is going to be problematic. But then again, my ship is designed to hurt, not to survive. So that's what I'm going to go for. Let me stretch out a little bit. There we go. And the adaptive strategy. No! My mouse! That's a bad moment to disconnect, mouse. Alright. Let me go for this kind of stuff. Thank you very much. Right. Free camera. As you can see, this is the control I have over it right now. Where is my ship? Where's... Oh, it's somewhere... It's right there. Okay, so first of all, the key bindings are really non-intuitive at all, and you cannot rebind them as well, which is kind of annoying. I mean, really, the control of the camera is very tricky to say the least, and it's difficult to learn, and it doesn't move that great as well. It's difficult. That's not the ship I wanted to fire on. I wanted you to fire on the destroyer, but I guess I will live with that. So my ship is going to die, but the enemy ship is definitely going to die as well. There's no doubt about that. They have no defense against rockets whatsoever. And another thing, I was worried that this would be this kind of free camera system because it's very difficult, actually extremely difficult to design a good camera system in a space game because there's so many angles that you can set up your camera with right? But what I thought yet I could do is set up a couple of templates at which the camera could stick to, and you simply could choose the templates that you want the camera to follow, and this would be way easier for us the users, and could allow you to get the exact angle of camera that you want to see. Maybe it will be implemented in the future. I hope it will be. So as you can see, both of the ships died. All of the ships are destroyed, but look at that. I only lost 391 HP. The enemy lost almost 2,000 really. Okay, only 1.5 with a bit, but still, it tells you a bit in terms of my strategy. I basically had to spend a lot less industry on that and still got quite a significant bonus regardless. So I'm definitely going to keep trying to attack the home system of Sowers because it's going to be helpful for me. And lasers are ready. This is very good indeed. Probably the battle allowed me to research them already. I will research Destroyer as well, and then we're going to get to town with my lasers. This is going to be absolutely awesome. After that, however, what will I want to go for? I'll do both. Need food and industry. What should I focus on first? That's a good question, actually, that I'm trying to answer. I don't really know. Actually, I need that as well because I'm kind of suffering on that front, so I will go for Xenology. Actually, I will start with it because I'm probably going to discover it very rapidly, so yeah, might as well. Also queue up improved fleet management because it will give me a new hero, and I need a new hero to manage my home systems. Alright, research complete, yada yada yada, I'm good on that front, and can end the turn now. As you can see, this is going to be a very fast-paced playthrough. No, not a big surprise with a faction that is at eternal war, I guess. I'll juice it, by the way. And then another one, I really like it. Oh man, so good. You just can't imagine it. Even I can't imagine it. No idea how is it possible, but apparently so. Okay, some stuff has been discussed in the galaxy, including the chili pepper. It is good, we can finally create our own kimchi and kill any non-Koreans that try to eat it. You know what will happen when I move to Korea finally? I'm probably going to die because of stomach cancer. Because apparently if you eat too much spicy food and you're not a native to the country that you're supposed to eat spicy food in, for example if you're not Korean or Indian or... how do you call people from Thailand? I don't really know. Thailandian? So if you're not... for example if you're from Europe, Poland like me, and you eat this kind of food too often, you might actually end up with stomach cancer, so you better be careful about that. That's definitely something that I will keep my eye on. So, Tarsanius for now, I think this will be those upgrades will be good enough for you. After that, let's just go for a little bit more of that, because as I said before, I'm suffering on the front, and I want to decrease my attack rate, but for now, this will actually have to do, I guess. Colonization ship has been prepared, so that's good. I'll send it right away to this red supergiant. It's very probable that the Sowers colonized it already because they're colonized dogs. I have no idea why I called them colonization dogs, but apparently I did, so whatever, we'll just bear with it. So, yeah, actually, wait a minute. I already have lasers, so... oh, but I don't have destroyers yet. Never mind. Let me end the turn. Actually, you know what? I would like to eat a muffin cake. Is that how you call it in English? You know, the cupcake. Can you call it a muffin cake as well? I think you can. I mean, it's not a Polish word by any sort of imagination, so I guess you can call it a muffin cake. But muffin cake, cupcake, it's pretty much all the same, and my mom does them for me. I actually asked her to teach me how to do them, because I'm quite a chef. In terms of, apparently everybody likes the food that I prepare, and I love preparing food for others, but I hate doing it for myself. So, yeah. No, don't go. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, they locked out the system. That's gonna be a problem. Okay, I'll try to escape. That's the first time I've seen the computer actually using the lock system. No, that's the second time, never mind. I've seen computer using the blockade system before. Anyway, I really like this blockade idea, as I mentioned plenty of times before. So, this ship is not going to be able to take a single salvo, well, maybe a single salvo. Actually, never mind, they have 4 ships already. I will not be able to take even a single salvo. So I have to hope they will miss, and that I will be able to retreat in time. So let's see how we go. Kinetics are going on, I am taking some damage, I'm taking more damage, some heavy damage, and I survived. And repaired some damage as well with my non-repair systems as well, so that's good thing. And will my ship survive the escape? Will it not? Please let it survive, let it survive, let it survive. It did. It is coming back to my home system, but it's better than losing the system altogether. At least that's what I believe. So, let me just head you in return. I will lose this ship, no doubt about that. They'll lose theirs. Yeah. What was that retarded laugh? Well, it fits me quite well, I guess, so I'll just go for it. And you know what? I believe I can kill the enemy quite easily without even going for that strategy. So instead, I will go for magnetic fields. Maybe I will even be able to survive this battle, but I definitely don't believe this is actually going to happen. Now, because it is so difficult to control free camera, I'm not going to do this yet. I will do this in the end game, when you have such a big ships that it's pretty difficult not to get the right camera angle. And again, the free camera allows you to get some pretty nice views on the sideboards of your ships, firing all those lasers. It looks pretty amazing. So I didn't make it into the medium range, but I think I should be able to destroy a single ship at least. Only a single ship then again, so which is not that amazing. Still could be worse. Unfortunately, I did not target the destroyer, which is suboptimal, but that's good enough. Unfortunately, my hero is also injured. I forgot about that. Only 50 deaths for instant recovery, though it's going to be not that bad. And also gained a level, which is good. More offense. Actually, you know what? Probably more defense would be better in this case, but I'll just go for offense. Now, yeah, look at that. That's quite a big difference. Whatever. Okay, and I already got some technology because of that. That's pretty cool. So, let me design my new ship. Broodlings are not going to be useful anymore, so let me think about that. So this is the new class of ship. Then I have one more and one more and one more, so that's a 3. So this one is going to be called. Okay, give me a second. Some intensive thinking. So this is this one. This is this one. This is the other one. So this one is what? Wait, let me go for it again. Okay, so if I go this like this, then I go for this, like, yeah, then I go, okay, so I can call this guy Hydraulic. Yes, I know that's not the way to spell it. I don't care, it feels better this way. So, first of all, more power instead of more health, because I don't care about, who cares about health anyway? Let's just go for health. No, just kidding. Don't worry. Now, defense modules. I will go for 2 of depleted armor just so I can survive just long enough to fire my rockets, or rather my lasers, because now I'll go for lasers and only lasers and some more lasers, and that's the only thing I could go for apparently. That was sad, but what if I resign from one? Then I can go for rockets as well, but it's most probably going to miss. Instead I can go for 2 of hard kinetics, but then again hard kinetics pretty pathetic weapon, and in the early game it's going to be pretty useless, so let me just go for another laser, it's going to be good enough. Alright, 9 lasers, 2 depleted armor and a single high energy coupling. Me gusta, let me just tell you this. So, after this upgrade hard framing is finished, I will just go to town with my Hydras. And I will Hydra spam all the way across the sky. Here on the other hand, no, I don't need anything to happen over here. How's Koha doing? Very slowly in terms of food and population growth, but it's getting there. Slowly but surely, I guess. Dust production, well, I'm on a positive net, so that's good, I guess. And I need to colonize another planet. I mean, I have this ship, I might as well, but where am I going to be able to do so? Because the enemy has me locked in on my zeros. This is actually quite an ingenious tactic to do so, because I can't get out of here without a big fleet. So I could send my ship right away, knowing that I will destroy at least a single enemy ship, but instead I actually will wait, think I get at least 2 of them, and then try to engage the enemy, so that I know that I will have a bigger success ratio in destroying the enemy fleet, if you know what I mean. Alright, this time I'm not going to go for Galtur system or whatever it's going to go. I'll go for Alderman, because I don't think they will have too much of a fleet over there, and even if they do, I might be able to escape into Coalhouse system, which would be absolutely perfect. Here on the other hand, I know that they're protecting the system, so I'm kinda wary of that. Zero's still making another Hydra, or rather the first Hydra. I'll have to live with that though. A single turn and I'll have some more population. This is kinda good. I could use a better buff rate, but there's not much I can do about it just yet. And there we go, the first Hydra is ready. As I said, I'm not going to use it just yet. I will use it in the future though. So, research has been completed. That is good. Not that great, but good. And I need something that... Actually, you know what? Compact fusion reactors is going to be helpful. It will give me more speed. And also, I prepared Casimir effect just to get this less expression disapproval. Which is kinda good, I guess. Sorry. Wait a minute, did I set up... No! I didn't set up my timer, did I? No, I didn't. How long has this video been going for? I have no idea. Let me pause it, check it out. Yeah, I have no idea. Let me pause it. Be right back. Alright, so it turns out this video has been actually going for quite a while. I don't know exactly how long, because I'm too lazy to do some proper math. But anyway, I will finish maybe 2 turns extra and then end it, because I don't want to be forced to split this video in half, because it's always so annoying when you have to do that. Also, I will queue up lava colonization, and also this will give me access to Phoenix type of ship, which I don't really care about. So instead I will go for sustainability, and then high energy magnetics, and then I'll just stop for now, I guess. Alright. Single ship is ready in the hangar. I will leave it there for now. How much dust do I get? Actually quite a lot, more than I thought. That's because Sarsonius is dust converting. Okay, that's kind of explains it. 4 more turns and it will get a little bit more of population. Should I expand now or wait a little bit? You know what, I will wait just a tad-ish little bit more. Then I will expand. Maybe 2 turns or something like that. Something along those lines. So, another turn is passing. It still didn't pass, but it is getting close to being passed, if that makes any sense. And Amoeba discovered. Maybe at least they will not fight me at the get-go. I mean, I will fight them at some point, but for now I'm just good. So, another Hydra has been finished. Production of another Hydra has been finished, which is good. I was able to sneak past this system, which is also very good. And since this video is coming close to an end, we might as well try to click on this ship. Very good. Assign my hero. Here for the dust. Assign to fleet. Should I go for it or not? How much longer to... Okay, in another turn I will get another Hydra. I will wait. I want to make sure I survive this battle, or at least that I will survive. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. Or at least that I will wipe out the enemy. That's good enough as well. So this turn I'll try to attack the opponent. That's very good. Hydra has been created, I guess. Let's merge those 2 ships together and go for it. Will I make it in a single turn? No, I will not. Unfortunately. Now, where can be a system that hasn't been colonized? Let's try the Threat Dwarf. Please, let me not be colonized. I don't know it yet. Oh well. Do I have research queued up? Yes, I do, but I can queue up a little bit more of it, I guess. So we'll go for extreme metallurgy access, I guess, just to get a little bit more of, you know how we did, tonnage on my ships, which means more lasers, and we all love lasers, don't we? Also in the future being able, actually, wait a minute, where is this upgrade that, oh, advanced countermeasures, it's going to take me a while, isn't it? Yeah. So I will leave with that for now. Another 10. After a single battle, or after this 10 ends, I will end the video, because I really don't want to have to split it, and this might happen if I don't do something quite fast enough. Call of Duty Scarlet Constellations, don't care, but oh well. And Zeros has finished getting some more, not arid, but dust on it, which is good. I do want more population Zeros, because it will give me more food. More units of Hyperium, yes, I know. And let's try it! They attacked me first, but we had the same number of ships, and there's no way they are able to withstand it. So at worst, they would die. At best, they would die in a beautiful, painful death that even the Master of Torture could not have invented himself, and I will actually survive as a bonus to that. I don't really know and or care. All I do know is actually no wait, I can't go for magnetic field. It gives me less beam damage. So let's go for short circuit instead. So that the enemy tries to, so that the enemy will not hit me as often as he normally would, and this could be quite useful. And there we go, green lasers. So also look at the enemy ship's health going down. This is so amazing. It's going down so fast. Now it's almost, one of the ship is almost dead, and I'm firing some more lasers, and I'm mostly missing because I'm such a pathetic shooter. I'm definitely not a sniper at all, but they are already almost dead. Only one ship remaining here. They are all defeated. So amazing. I only lost a tiny bit portion of health. This is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. I love it so much, and I have no idea why I'm doing this amazing, already annoying voice. Yeah. Anyway. I think this is good enough for an ending to a video. So, and the enemy doesn't attack me as well, so this is good enough. It was PANCZASU, the mighty mix power. If you somehow enjoyed my video, I really hope you did, then please like it and subscribe to my channel. And comment if you like, I really like reading those. Anything else I was about to say, ladies and gentlemen? I don't really think so, so just thank you for watching, and I'll see you online.